What are you doing with your life? How many times have you asked yourself that question? Could be more than you should have. And it's probably annoying every time to ask yourself that question. Probably because some time back you thought you had an idea of what you'd want to do with your life. And then that changed. You already know what time it is. Hi, how are you? I hope you're good. This is Beyond with Mind. It's around 6 a.m. right now, 6:04. I'm reading a beautiful book, 100 essays that will change the way you think. For as long as I can remember, I've always been asked the same question: what do you want with your life? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What's your next 10 years like? There's always that pressure to have it nailed down, to have this script that you're following. And it's good. I feel like it gives you the illusion that you have your life figured out, and it kind of does something that is counterintuitive to what is meant to actually do. It makes you stagnate on this narrative that, I know what I'm trying to do. I know I'm blocking out the noise in my life, so I'm fully focused on this solo idea that I'm trying to create this, meaning that I'm not open to the fact that life can give you curveballs, the fact that life will take you through hills and valleys. And sometimes when things are not going your way, you think that life is, or the universe is not working or conspiring for you. But the truth is, you're missing whatever the life is trying to give to you at that particular point. Nobody knows what they're doing with their life. No one has it pinned down. We all are stuck in this illusion that we can predict whatever we want to do with our lives simply because we have created this narrative, but no one truly knows what they're doing with their lives. In my opinion, the best way right now, as I think of it, is not to try and define your purpose, but rather live a purposeful life, which is what the book says. You're now. The most important question is probably, what do I want to do now? Because if you are asking yourself every day, what am I supposed to do with my life? What is my life all about? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? I'm not feeling like I'm doing anything with my life. It's probably because what you wanted a few years back, a few months back, a few days back, a few weeks back is different from what you want today. And you're stuck in this limbo of trying to figure out what you're supposed to do with your life because you truly don't know if what you wanted then is what you want now. And probably at the back of your head, you know what you want now. If cut out the social media, cut out the family pressure, what would you be doing today? What would you be doing now? It's the reason why I'm recording this at 6 a.m. I read that and I was like, oh my goodness, I've been postponing on doing a podcast simply because I have this version created in my mind of how this podcast is supposed to look like, of how I'm supposed to set it up, what part of my room I'm supposed to set it up, because it has to look perfect. It has to have this theme. Yet the content is not going out there. The podcast is stagnating. So I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm going to do it at the side of my bed with my dirty morning face. And I'm going to push out this idea that I solely believe I want to share now. And as you can see from the results, it's helpful because you're going to have this and you're probably listening to this. If I'd never had that epiphany, I probably wouldn't have shared this. I would have been still working towards getting the perfect sort of setup and theme and script and whatnot. So what am I trying to say? The question of what are you doing with your life is a stagnation between your former self and your current self. It means that we're constantly changing, and that is okay. But always ask yourself this one question: if the social media wasn't there, if I didn't have the social pressure of creating this narrative that is far from the truth with how the reality of life is, with how the current economy is, with what is happening in the world right now, if I had to cut all that out, what do I want now? Who do I want to be now? What would I be doing? What would I rather be doing this weekend? Who do I truly love? I feel like these questions are things that we keep running away from because 5 years ago we told ourselves that our ideal self is this kind of person who, which by the way is good. It's always good to conceive the person that you want to be. The friction comes in when you try to define what this person should be doing. You know what I'm saying? From an external point of view, rather from a principled sort of self-awareness point of view, inner point of view, you start defining what should this person be doing at this time, such that whatever curveballs are thrown in your life, you think either you're unfortunate or they're not supposed to be there, and you stagnate because you will never reach that perfect or scripted version, or you'll never get to do that because you don't want it anymore. So that's it. If you don't know what to do with your life, ask yourself every day, what do I want now? Who am I now? What do I want now? Cut the bullshit. What do I want right now? That's it from this episode, Beyond with Mind and Mind. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's very insightful. I'd recommend, please grab a copy of this book. 101 essays that are going to change your life. I'm grateful to my friend who got it from me, a colleague. I haven't put that book down, and hence why I'm recording a podcast at 6 a.m. before I get ready and do what I'm supposed to do and go to work. See you on the next one. Please visit minders.com. We have beautiful merchandise there. We have a live show that happened on May 21st. You can purchase the link and watch it, and look forward to the next one in September. I can't wait to see you then. Check out my content. Follow me everywhere that you can. Interact with me. I'm always very, very open to that. But until then, see you on the next one.